Welcome back, viewer. The year 2024 has been quite an eventful year, and we've only been through half of it. Focusing more on the political side of things, presidential elections have been occurring concurrently throughout the globe. In places like Mexico, the USA, the Russian Federation, the EU, the Islamic Public of Iran, Uzbekistan, Mozambique, Madagascar, and saving the best for last, South Africa. This year, millions of people will be taking to the polls to vote for their preferred candidates. These new elects will carry the vital responsibility of overseeing governance in their respective countries and/or organizations. I am sure this sparked an interest to those of you who are wondering why is it that those who are eventually elected walk in as poverty-stricken, unassuming champions of the people, and walk out as unashamed, arrogant dictators who have suspiciously accumulated large amounts of unexplainable wealth that they did not have going into office. All that's left to say now, viewer, is, congratulations. You have stumbled upon one of life's infinite money glitch. But first, cue the title sequence.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Dollar, dollar. Dollar, dollar. Ching, ching, bling, bling, cut the chatter. You ain't talking money, then your talking don't matter. Ching, ching, bling, bling, patent pockets. We take the dollar, dollar, can a damn soul stop it? Here comes the new kid on the block. Hold on your bets, here's where the buck stops. See, first of all, I'm stepping out on my own. About time I elevated to claim my own throne. Success in my blood, call it homegrown. Puerto Rican testosterone. Power and money got me crazy cocky. No longer need you, poppy. I know you're mad because you can't stop me. And if you wonder how this player done scooped your honey, I think she smell my cologne, it's called brand new money. Making major moves, man, ain't a damn thing funny. Pimpin' hood rats, the Playboy bunnies. They see the... They see it, they see it. Say what? Money. I'm global dollar, dollar, and roll with Bow 50. Like to go out smelling fresh and looking spiffy. Don't like clean money, I want my wrist to be filthy. Plus with their retirement fund, I can't touch till I'm 60.
Viewer, I want us to play a game. Imagine yourself in an RPG. Like Grand Theft Auto 5. In this game, you have just realized that you can sell hope to the desperate in exchange for millions of dollars, but where to begin? Every good game starts with a mission, and now that we have our objective, it's time to get our ducks in a row. First, you can't get elected if you're not in the race. So you start a political party, write up your party's constitution, choose a name, submit your party logo or symbol and pay all the necessary fees. Assuming that you are the party leader, you spend some more time selecting your party executives. They will have the responsibility of performing administrative and organizational duties. Sometimes party execs have the power to select the party leader, but that's not always the case. Add in some party members to volunteer in party campaigns, donate money, and to vote for party candidates, and voila. Ducks in a row. Check. You have now successfully accomplished the first mission. The second mission is a crucial part of this whole enterprise. You could call it the bloodline of the whole operation. Before you pack your bags, grab your travel pillow and moisturize your chapped lips for the kissing babies on the forehead photo op. You'll need money to fund your travels, security, payroll for staff, party members, party merchandise, PA systems, you know, campaign stuff. How do we get this money? Through fundraising. Fundraising events are where aspiring politicians meet with established businessmen and women who have aligning interests. In this usually invite-only event, politicians lobby said tycoons for financial support in return for favorable laws or bylaws that are passed and first dibs on government contracts, all which benefit the business of the industry giants. Secret deals and promises are made in these circles, and some friendships and alliances established in these events last for generations. Bag. Secured. Now we get to the kissing babies on the forehead part. The campaign. Alright, the money is secured, the bags are packed. Let's hit the road. Now it's time to hit the streets and get the word out on our new party. People need to know that your party is different from the rest, that you will prioritize service delivery, and you don't care about luxury cars, houses, designer clothes, and ill-gotten gains. Like many of your predecessors, you go to desolate, desperate communities, making grandiose promises to end crime, decrease the unemployment rate by creating 1 million jobs.
The ANC is key to unlocking South Africa's future.
I now present the ANC manifesto.
A 52-page charter of election promises it hopes voters will buy into. But questions linger over the party's ability to fulfill these promises. Government appears to be way off target with its original pledge of creating 5 million jobs by 2020. This casts doubt over the new target of 6 million jobs in just 5 years.
Those jobs are actually temporary in nature and give people exposure, training for them to move on to permanent jobs. So it's not a question of creating 6 million jobs, it's creating 6 million job opportunity in public works and in community development. Then we are having a number of interventions that we're proposing to create more permanent jobs.
Not bullshit.
Promising 1 million houses to people living in deplorable informal settlements.
2 years ago, this family had hoped for a better life. 53 of them live in abject poverty under inhumane conditions. With a huge fanfare, top ANC officials gathered at their home and made promises.
From that time, Ramaphosa was here. He did say people must give us 6 houses because we are too much people will live in one house. I'm feeling not well. Every time I'm asking, nothing's happened.
You give a couple of t-shirts here and there. You go door to door, washing your potential voters' dishes. You do some laundry, kissing babies, and have a quick heart-to-heart with the fools who are about to vote you into power. Furthermore, you do interviews where you bash your opponents for being corrupt, selfish, and greedy. All the things you are about to be once elected.
He repeated his statement that leaders who are not capable of doing their jobs will be ousted.
En dan sê vir hulle, as hulle nie mooi werk nie, ons gaan hulle net die deur wys. As hulle nie mooi werk nie, ons sal sê, meneer, die deur is oop. Jy kan net uitgaan en gaan huis toe. En ons wil hulle moet nie geld steel nie. Hulle moet nie daar gaan om geld gaan steel nie.
A couple of filled stadiums and a little bread here and some circus there, and there you have it, folks. Hope has been sold. It's election day, and all the hard, painstaking work you did was all so you can reach this glorious day. Millions of civilians will be going to the polls to hopefully put that highly coveted X next to your name. A few days of counting the votes, and it's time to celebrate. Bring out the champagne, as you have been elected the new president of your country. You and your friends are about to be rolling in dough. The big leagues. You have successfully been elected, and now it's time to loot. I mean, rule the country for the betterment of the people. Remember those guys you went into fundraisers with? Yes, them. It's time for them to assemble. There is money to be made.
What did I say for you? Tell them to bring me my money.
Since we are using South Africa as an example, being the newly elected president, you do not need 30 centimeters thick reports to know what state your country is in. All it takes is a short drive to the nearest metropolitan, and it's clear to see your people require basic human services, let alone the development of skills and infrastructure, etc. So what now? Your lovely friends that were mentioned earlier on will apply for a government tender. You will help expedite the process thanks to your position of power and influence. These tenders can be for anything: sports facilities, building much-needed schools, building or fixing roads, mining, waterworks. The opportunities are endless.
2017, the so-called project has been in the implementation phase. As we continued our investigation, it revealed a modus operandi pointing to other unfinished projects. Like this one. The Zanin Dam Wall and numerous other projects showcased on Sodi's company profile and social media pages. We visited one incomplete project after incomplete project. 29 million rand. For yet another project G5 did not complete.
Instead of delivering as promised, millions are spent yet no work gets done. You promise to build a school, you buy materials at an enormous markup, ship the materials to the site, and dig up the foundation. Take a couple pictures and promotional videos, to make it seem like work is being done, and vanish.
But when the world needed him most, he vanished.
Broken windows, failing structures, and roofs that are caving in. For the past 5 years, learners have been waiting for the promise of a new school to be fulfilled. Those matriculating this year have been waiting for this new structure since grade 8.
This is the infinite money cheat code. Billions of rands each year are looted in this manner. With this money, the children of the perpetrators get to go to the best private schools money can buy. They get to have the latest gadgets, getting chauffeured in the latest Rolls-Royce and the latest Mercedes-Benzes that their father or mother bought with ill-gotten gains. These politicians dress in expensive suits, designer shoes, and splurge ridiculous amounts of money on alcohol and other vain endeavors. All of this is funded by the taxpayer. The very same taxpayer who is already struggling to fill up a shopping trolley in the supermarket. The same taxpayer who has a 70 to 90% chance of using public transportation, while the corrupt politicians and tenderpreneur ride in luxurious SUVs with champagne compartments at the back. No one said this would be a victimless racket.
It's nothing personal, Jack. It's just good business.
Now, would you look at that? 4 years and 6 months has elapsed, and your term is coming to an end. Time does indeed fly when you're having fun, but this doesn't mean the party has to end. I mean, yes, your citizens are pretty much in the same deplorable conditions as you found them, but hey, look at the bright side. You have your dream fleet of luxury and sport cars, an impressive array of real estate, helicopters, private jets. You get to sleep with the women of your dreams. Your children will soon join in on the family business. What more could you ask for? And when you're asked about the promises you made to get yourself elected, you simply ask back, what promises?
You have the last election, you took the president to Alexander and he promised people 1 million houses.
It
Remember?
was never 1 million.
Sisazowakha izindlu ezilingana no-1 million.
What, it was what, 1,000?
No, it was never even 1,000.
What was
The
it?
1 million houses was in the figmentation of those who propagated.
How many did he promise?
1 million yezindlu zizowakhiwa lezo zindlu lapha Alexander Mamelane.
It was not 1 million. It was almost 100,000 houses that we wanted.
How many of those have you built since he made that promise in 2019 before the last election?
2019 was just 2 years ago.
Yeah, so?
Yes.
You need more than 2 years to build a house.
No, we are building every day. As we
in Alexander.
As we speak now, we are building
in
houses.
Alex.
We are building houses.
But in Alex.
Even in Alex, we are building houses.
No, there's not a single house that was built in Alex after that promise he made.
Or you send a lackey to downplay everything, calm everyone down.
An emotionally charged service. This is a devastated communities trying to find closure. Those left behind, hoping the tragedy will accelerate state action.
the roads are so bad. In so much that one time I lost my car in the river there. I was crossing and the water swept my car. It is still there. Even when we want to go to hospital, we cannot go because the roads are too bad.
The Transport Minister says he's equal to the task.
We don't have to make exaggerated promises, but there is something that we need to do. And already I'm happy that the province have already begun to attend to some of the challenges in terms of rural development. We're simply going to add on that.
We are working flat out to work on our master plan on connectivity, connecting all our roads to clinics, hospitals, as well as towns. As you see that people here must travel to towns for them to get services, be it their social security grant, etc.
A full accident report is expected to be released next week. Yanga Funani, SABC News in Tebe, outside Tendane.
If you're threatened with legal action, you grease some wheels here, grease some wheels there, and you are all primed and ready. Ready to start it all over again. Selling hope to the clueless in exchange for billions. We all have bills to pay. Speaking about paying bills, the lab is in dire need of your help. We have a goal of reaching 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. If you enjoyed this video, then be sure to subscribe to the channel for more. Don't forget to get you some unique channel merch. Thank you. If you stumbled upon this infinite money glitch, what would you do? Let us know in the comments section. Share this video with a friend who'll enjoy it, and remember to subscribe to the channel for more interesting short documentaries and like the video. Thanks for watching.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?